that I want to touch on is one, I want to thank everybody for coming. People that came from out of state, people that took time out of their schedule. One of the most valuable things we have in life is time. So I want to thank you for that. Second of all, I want to applaud. Obviously, you heard Charlie's things. One of the things that sticks out to me more than anything, growing up in an addict household myself, I want to ride. So everybody, please. It's a disease that plagues so many people in this country. You coming in? So I was very fortunate in 2009 to be drafted by the New York Yankees out of high school. I stand up here as a completely different person, just as all y'all sit here today as a different person as you were yesterday and 2 years ago. So I started beginning my first trip, and I'm going to talk to you about a project in the DR, in the Dominican Republic. And my first trip was in 2009, and they sent a group of us down there to have a blending of the cultures, play baseball down there. My purpose down there was to enjoy the groomed beaches, enjoy the cocktails, and enjoy the high life. I did not experience the DR the way that I speak about it now, probably a stepping stone up into 2015. But in 2010, I took my first mission trip down there. I stayed in a sugarcane village. And at that time, I saw debris, I saw trash on the roads, coming from Santo Domingo out to the sugarcane villages, a good 3-hour drive. You see trash and litter everywhere. Noticed it didn't mean anything to me. I went on several other trips, and beginning in 2014, I found out that I was going to have my son. Saved my life, turned my life around, made it possible for me to stand up here and have a bigger picture in mind. My life up until 2014 was about myself. Completely selfish. What can I do to be the best baseball player, or what can I do to have the most fun? And it was all about me. And when I found out that I was having my son, it changed that picture. As parents that are in this room, you understand that. There's nothing that you can describe, no way that you can put it into words. But I went on a mission trip in 2015, and I saw the waters, I saw the rivers, I saw the beaches. I saw the city of Santo Domingo covered in litter and trash and styrofoam and nets and all this thing. Anybody that's been in the country of Dominican Republic, they have beautiful beaches. And the one thing that registered in my mind that led me to what I believe today was, I thought I was walking on the beach and I'm kicking bottles and there's fishing hooks and things of that nature on the ground. And what I thought to myself was, would I want my son to be walking on this beach? And then it registered in my head, as a human being, as a citizen of this world, do I want to allow other children, other people, to deal with this contaminants that we all are responsible for? Nobody is innocent. And we can place blame on anything, or we can just come together. We can come together, and we hear people, Charlie, talk about the impossible. I've lived in the impossible. In 2014, Dr. Andrews told me that I would never play another baseball game in my life. I was 7 surgeries in, and I remember walking outside that day and the Blue Angels were flying over. And I don't know what clicked or what registered, but that was the moment that things started really changing in 2014. Was I realized that words are powerful. And though people say that it's too late to clean up this planet, it's too late to waste our time doing this, I don't believe in that. I believe that our biggest flaw is we've never come together to do it. We're all on this rock together. There's 5.8 miles separating everybody in this room and everybody in this world. And if we can come together and we'll talk about and play a video in a minute with David Katz. So Green.org partnered with a company called Plastic Bank. And they have created a circular economy that provides a value behind plastic. It allows people to pick up plastic, pick up trash, turn it into centers and get a currency, whether it's on IBM Watson's blockchain or whether it is a currency for the country. So we allow people to be able to buy things and start to sustain and support an infrastructure in a country that tourism is 70% of their GDP. And now we have beaches that are covered in bottles, that are covered in nets, and The country of Dominican had 6.5 million visitors last year, the most traveled and visited country in all of the Caribbean. So with my background in Major League Baseball and with the platform that players provide and the voice, it's all about storytelling. We can talk about statistics. We can say that they estimate by 2030 that 12 million pounds of plastic will enter our 12 billion tons will enter our ocean. That's 35,000 times the weight of the Empire State Building. We can talk about that, or we can go down there and we can start making a difference. And we can start sharing it with the globe and showing people the difference that we can make when we start coming together. And I'll touch on a little bit after the project. Let's listen to what David Katz, CEO and co-founder of Plastic Bank. All right. All right, we'll touch on it if you can figure it out. So David uses a really good analogy in the video. We can clean up every beach. We can do cleanups day in and day out all over the world. We can put all of our people together. We're never going to overcome the surmountable amount of 300 million tons of new plastic created every year. It's just not going to happen. And David used an analogy. You walk into your house and your sink is overflowing. Are you going to scoop out the water? Because it's still going to keep flowing, right? Or we can go up there and turn the tap off. The only way we can create sustainability in the plastic industry and many others is by creating a way that we are not using more resources. We are reusing, repurposing, redesigning out waste to create the ability to create that sustainable model. And I think we have an incredible opportunity with using baseball. There's two big megaphones in the Dominican Republic. It's the church and it's baseball. We have the ability. We got it? All right, we'll watch this real quick.
Hello, everybody in New York. This is David Katz, CEO and founder of the Plastic Bank, coming to you from beautiful, natural Vancouver. Inspired by the nature around us, the Plastic Bank is working tirelessly to stem the flow of plastic